At first glance, this crash looks survivable. Moderate speed. Single vehicle. Modern structure. But the damage pattern tells us something went very wrong before impact. This incident occurred at a T intersection. The vehicle approached at speed, failed to stop in time, and had only seconds to choose a left or right turn. Instead, it continued straight into a fixed rock formation. Let's take a look at the crash footage. With insufficient braking distance, the driver attempted evasive input too late. Without enough deceleration, the vehicle entered the intersection at speed and impacted a rigid, immovable object. Unlike another vehicle, the rock absorbed no energy, forcing the car to absorb nearly all of it. The front crumple zone activated immediately, absorbing initial impact energy as designed. However, the narrow impact area concentrated force into the center and passenger side front structure. This caused uneven deformation and rapid deceleration. Internally, the engine was likely displaced rearward, damaging mounts, accessory systems, and cooling components. The radiator and condenser would have ruptured instantly. Both front suspension assemblies show heavy deformation, indicating collapsed control arms, damaged struts, and likely steering rack misalignment. Severe damage to both front wheels suggests immediate loss of steering control at impact. Wheel collapse increases the risk of pedal intrusion and contributes to sudden cabin deceleration forces. The passenger side door shows significant deformation, indicating force intrusion beyond the engine bay, while the main cabin remains largely intact. This intrusion reduces survival space and increases injury risk to the lower extremities and torso. Airbags would have deployed, and seatbelt pretensioners likely activated. With no roof collapse and limited firewall intrusion, this crash remains survivable. However, injuries would likely be serious. Expected injuries include lower leg fractures, chest trauma from restraint loading, and possible head or shoulder injuries depending on seating position. With extensive front-end structural damage, engine displacement, suspension collapse, and door intrusion, this vehicle would be considered a total loss. Repair would exceed vehicle value and structural integrity could not be fully restored. Final assessment: moderate speed fixed object impact. Vehicle disabled. Crash survivable, with serious injuries expected. Outcome heavily influenced by failure to decelerate before intersection.